Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we start today's video, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers who have joined the channel recently. So I welcome you all, and also if you're watching the content and if you like or dislike it, please help me with the reactions by pressing the like or dislike button. And also if you feel any comment regarding the content, please write in the comment section. I'll try to work on it and better it. So with that said, now let's get started with today's topic. The topic of today's discussion is about scam, particularly in the stock market. Studying about scams is my personally favorite topic. It gives me knowledgeable insights to understand the loopholes in the system, and also if you try to understand that, you understand the system also in a better way. And also I compare it to reading a book on value investing or listening to Warren Buffett, because the insights that I gain from that is the same amount of insights I gained by studying scams. So if you haven't started reading on scams, I will urge you to do that because it's very helpful and you get a lot of knowledgeable insights from it. I'll pick any examples of scam from India. Also, you can see the Satyam scam, which was basically it created an illusion of a fundamentally strong order book, and thereby the stock was skyrocketing day by day, and ultimately it burst out. Or if you take the case of Harshad Mehta scam, you get to know the operators game very well, and also like if you have enough money, then you can operate any stock and manipulate any stock without knowing the fundamentals of the company. So with all these scams, you understand the importance of value investing and also how to protect your money. But the mention whatever I mention are not my favorite scam. My favorite scam is the 2010 US market crash, which is also known as the flash crash. Now there are six key points about this flash crash that I like to mention. The first is the event itself. So on a May afternoon 2010, when the market was US market was pretty stable, and suddenly at 2 p.m. it basically saw a dip of 1,000 points, wiping out $1 trillion of US economy within a span of just 5 minutes. And the exciting part, or the fun part of it, is in the next 5 minutes it recovered back. So within a span of 10 minutes the market saw a huge dip and again the recovery. So it was in a flash of time, and hence the event is also called as the flash crash of 2010. The second key point that I like to mention is the upon investigation it was found that this entire crash was caused by a London based trader called Navinder Singh Saraf. So he basically, by sitting in his house in London and out of his own bedroom, he caused this huge market crash, wiping down $1 trillion of US economy. Just imagine the scale of it. A lone trader basically sitting in his home caused the US economy to crash by 1,000 points, and $1 trillion of US economy was wiped out by just one trader. So this was like very fascinating to me. Now coming to the third point, which is to understand a little background on Navinder Singh Saraf. So he was basically used to work as a trader in one of the investment bank. He was pretty good at it. He was earning his firm quite profitable. Later on, he basically moved out from that firm and started trading on his own. He also developed few algorithms which he used to use, and he was quite sharp-minded and quite good with it, and used to earn daily profits which were very high. So it was also said that the profit that he used to earn on a daily basis was around $300K, which was the cost of his room, which was the cost of his house that he was staying in London. So just imagine if you stay in Mumbai, like in a 1 crore house, and earning by trading, just earning 1 crore on a daily basis. So that was the scale, that was how sharp this guy was and how profitable in this business he was. Now coming to the fourth point, which was the technique that he used to carry out this flash crash. Now it was allegedly said that he used a technique called as spoofing the market, which he used to basically cause this flash crash. Now spoofing, for details I'll leave a description, I'll leave a video in the description that can help you with understand spoofing techniques. And also other links also I'll leave in the description. But just in simple words, if you try to understand spoofing, it basing an order with an intention of not getting that order executed. Basically, if you also see, like sometimes you place a trade, but it doesn't get executed and it says pending execution. So it is the same thing. It is generally carried out when the market is sort of falling, and the time frame, this 2010 was just after like a Lehman Brothers crash, and the US was also under economic crisis. Generally the trend was down, and this is when the spoofing activity is carried out. So when the market is sort of coming down slightly, you place such a high order. So currently the market is, let's say, over here, you place a high order over here with an intention of not getting it executed. So this basically triggers all the algorithms, and the algorithm basically learns that there is a huge market which can cause the market to crash. So the all the algorithm basically starts to sell all the orders, and basically it further plunges. Then after plunging, the all the stop loss basically gets hit. So so more orders basically get executed, and hence the stock price basically further plunges. So basically it's a series of event which is just caused by placing a high volume order. So again, this is generally called as spoofing. I'll leave a video in the description which can better help you understand with it. Now coming to the fifth point, which is the understanding the modern times trading platforms. Now you must have already heard about high frequency trading platforms. Nowadays in modern times, all the trades that you see are generally executed by machines, and there is limited of human intervention in it. All are automated trades, and all are basically driven out of this high frequency trading platforms, which are generally developed by investment bankers. And if you go to any trading floor of any investment bank, you will see this system or this platform running on the entire computers. Now one prominent technique called as scalping is also born from this high frequency trading platforms. What does scalping means that is that you place a high volume order but for a very short profit. Let's say you enter at 100 and you exit at 101, so only 1 rupee profit you are earning, but you are placing a large volume order. So 1 million shares you are buying at 100 and exiting at 101, so you are earning basically profit of 10, you are earning a profit of 1 million basically on a daily basis. So that's how profitable these platforms are. And all this modern day trading, all this modern day order that are executed are generally carried out with these platforms which all these investment bankers have developed. So this was the fifth point, which is basically to understand the modern times trading. Earlier the trading used to be a human activity, but currently at this modern state it is generally a algorithm driven activity. The sixth point is the lessons that we learn from this incident. So now that we understand the modern day setup by these big players, and since we are like a small time traders or small time investors, it's very important that we safeguard our money and don't let these big players wipe out our entire earnings that we put in the stock market. So it's very important for us to understand how the markets perform, how the trading is carried out. Generally, if you don't understand this, just avoid the trading business and focus more on the value investing part. That is the key message that I want to give to the viewers who are watching this video, that you basically safeguard your money. If you don't understand trading, don't bet too much on it. Focus more on value investing, and always take professional help if you don't understand anything in the stock market. That's it, I think, from this video. I hope you like the content of it. I'll put all the important details of this scam in the description. Please do check out. It's a very interesting and fascinating scam, and I like more because it's like a modern day scam which is carried out by entire algorithmic driven and not by any manual brain or like a human brain. So that was the most fascinating part of it. If you have any suggestions, please write in the comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. And also please don't forget to hit a like or dislike button so that I come to know whether you're liking the content or not. Thanks for watching the video. Take care. Bye.